Namaste, viewers. Welcome to ST Money's Morning News, your weekday business news channel. This Thursday morning, December 12, 2024, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker of Sunny Talks Money. Let's roll. The stock market highlights from Wednesday, December 11, 2024. The Sensex and the Nifty remained range bound for the fourth consecutive session and ended largely unchanged on December 11, with investors awaiting key inflation data from the US later in the day and India's CPI print on December 12. These data points are expected to offer guidance on future rate trajectories for both economies. This cautious market sentiment is expected to persist until the release of inflation data ahead of Federal Open Market Committee's meeting on December 17 and 18. Also, yesterday, Sanjay Malhotra officially assumed office as the 26th governor of Reserve Bank of India for a 3-year term, succeeding Shantikant Das, who served as RBI governor for 2 terms, that's 6 years. Benchmark equity indices BSE Sensex and NSE Nifty 50 settled on a positive note on Wednesday. The 30-share Sensex settled at 81,526, up 16 points or 0.02%. The NSE Nifty 50, on the other hand, ended higher by 31 points or 0.13% at 24,642. The Bank Nifty Index opened marginally lower around 53,450, but buying at lower levels pushed the index towards 53,650 intraday, but finished lower by 0.3% at 53,391. 26 out of the 50 constituent stocks of the Nifty 50 ended in the green, with gains led by Trent, Bajaj Finance, Britannia, Shriram Finance, Bajaj Finserv, and Hero MotoCorp. Conversely, JSW Steel, Adani Ports, NTPC, State Bank of India, and Axis Bank were among the 23 stocks that ended lower. IndusInd Bank was notably the only stock among the Nifty constituents that ended on a flat note on Monday. Among the broader markets, Nifty Mid Cap 100 and the Nifty Small Cap 100 indices ended higher by 0.27% and 0.38%, respectively. Sectoral indices largely finished in the green, with banks and media being notable exceptions. Top performers among sectoral indices included Nifty Auto, FMCG, IT, and consumer durables. Nifty Auto Index rose 0.4%, driven by strong performances from Maruti Suzuki, Hero MotoCorp, and M&M after Jefferies singled out M&M as the top pick in the sector. Nifty FMCG Index rose 0.4%, led by gains in Britannia, Marico, and Nestle. The IT Index gained 0.3%, led by gains in Infosys and LTI Mindtree. Infosys shares gained nearly 1% after joint venture Infosys Compass strengthened its collaboration with Singapore-based Star Hub. Cement stocks also gained attention as dealers raised prices, marking the first increase in 4 to 5 months. The hikes were attributed to rising demand from the real estate sector, improved labor availability post-festive season, and higher infrastructure orders. Shares of ACC, Ambuja Cement, Birla Corp, Dalmia Bharat, JK Cement, JK Lakshmi Cement, and Star Cement rose between 0.5 to 4%. Railway stocks also saw a strong surge as several companies continued their recovery from lows reached in November. Shares of BEML, Ircon International, IRFC, and Rail Vikas gained between 2 to 5%. The Nifty metal ended flat, but had gained significant attention intraday by rising over 1% amid expectations of monetary easing by China, the world's largest consumer of metal. Beijing recently announced plans to implement moderately loose monetary policies next year, signaling its first such policy shift in 14 years. Market experts view this development in China as relatively non concerning. Foreign institutional investors, FIIs, had leveraged the China trade for short term gains but returned to Indian markets after realizing the underlying weaknesses in Chinese economy. So far in December, FIIs have made net purchases of nearly 14,000 crore rupees after a period of heavy selling in October and November. Amongst individual stocks, DEE Development Engineers shares rose 2% after securing a $16.5 million purchase order from an international client. Reeves Cotton shares rose nearly 2% after the company unveiled electrified light construction equipment at Bauma Con Expo India 2024. VIP Clothing shares rose 3% after the company partnered with Swiggy Instamart for 10-minute delivery of its men's innerwear brand Frenchie. Avenue Supermarket shares dropped 3% after Goldman Sachs slashed its target price to 3,425 per share from 4,000 rupees, citing mounting competition pressures on its market position. Swiggy shares dropped 3%, weighed down by the end of the anchor lock in period and growing concerns over competition from Amazon Tez. In the US overnight, the Nasdaq Composite crossed 20,000 for the first time, lifted by the AI rally and new inflation data that bolstered expectations the Federal Reserve will cut interest rates next week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, meanwhile, fell 99 points to 44,148, but the S&P 500 gained 49 points to 6,084, near its near high. And the Nasdaq Composite gained 347 points, or 1.77%, to close about 20,000 for the first time at 20,034. Brent crude is $73.64 a barrel. Gold is rupees 79,100 per 10 grams, and silver is 95,760 per kilogram. Now for today's outlook for the Indian market. The Nifty has been stuck in a narrow range of 24,500 to 24,800 since the last four trading sessions. Expect this range-bound action to continue. A decisive move above 24,750 shall suggest the next leg of up move has resumed. On the downside, however, 24,500 is a crucial support level and a stop loss for the long positions. The Nifty weekly PCR, that is the put call ratio, stands at 0.71, which is unchanged from the previous session and is suggesting a slightly bearish sentiment. However, the price action suggests a range bound price movement. Stocks on radar today: Nuvoma Health, Acme Solar, Reliance Power, Varroc Engineering, Strides Pharma, Vari Energy, Sriram Finance, Gland Pharma, Greaves Cotton, Godavari Power Ispat, Pilani Investment and Industries Corporation, Strides Pharma Science, Samman Capital, PC Jeweler, Grasim Industries, and Ami Organics will be in focus on December 12th today. That's it from me for today. I will see you again tomorrow morning. In the meantime, please do subscribe, share, and like this video. Thank you. Happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it is all about money.